Today we are going to special Kith and Kids workshop to see volunteers, disabled people and parents socializing, making friends and having fun.
Love it, absolutely love it, because there's so many different activities, there's so many different people, you just do so much. Everyone's friendly, lively.
I like
What did you do today? Can you tell us?
art and board games.
Yeah, Andrew's brilliant. Like, he's probably the best member. Obviously, I've only started, but like, he's been a really good member.
Beach party! Thank you. And here is our leader. What would you like to say? Bradley's our leader.
They put families first, and the needs of parents and the needs of children are very carefully listened to. And most importantly, the children have a really great time when they come on these clubs and schemes.
My daughter, who's now 43 years old, she's been coming here for about 20 years. I feel that she's accepted, you can relax, you don't worry about behaviour and things because you know that people at Kith and Kids will understand it.
Both my girls don't talk, but even so I can tell when we go home at the end of the day that they've really enjoyed themselves, and in the evening they'll come out with all sorts of funny things, you know, that they've learnt on project, and then in the morning they're very keen to sort of get up and get dressed and get going, which they often aren't on school days.
What's going to happen with the children when they're older? You know, they've obviously got special needs. People formed great bonds and were great support for each other because there was no official organisation, there was no paid member working. It was all done by parents.
We used to have parents' meetings in each other's houses at that time, and it was really nice, and sharing information. Seemed to get more information on the things that you was anxious about, and you could talk about it.
This was the main article. That I mean, some people, he's still involved, she's still involved, even though her sister died. But I mean, if there was a celebration of some sort, they would be there. You know, they'd come along to Kith and Kids.
It's quite a relaxed charity. Like, they don't kind of say you have to come. It's always kind of like, if you're free, would you be able to come? It's quite a relaxed setting, which kind of makes you want to come.
I have taken annual leave from my work to be here, and I spend a lot of my annual leave at Kith and Kids because it's like a holiday, but at the same time a very useful, active, enjoyable holiday.
This folder is given to every volunteer as soon as he arrives to the session. Here we can see the profile of every disabled person which is participating in organization. Here you can read everything from communication skills, from what the person likes, what person dislikes, what is the best way to communicate. Hawk, is it your first time with Bradley?
It is, yeah. I've not been with Kith and Kids long, and this is my first camp, first spring project. I only met Bradley today, actually. So, yeah, we have the kitchen today and then music next.
What moved it?
Sorry?
What moved it?
Well, that's the next hour after this.
Where?
That's standard.
Just be next door, actually, next door.
What are we going to do, detective? You are.
Stop!
Tell her to be quiet, you need to help.
As soon as a volunteer arrives to the session, he or she has to check the timetable. For example, today there are various activities from crafts to dance, so everybody has to follow the schedule to be on time.
Well, there are two separate activities going on here. This is Oliver, who's one of the Kith and Kids members, and he's painting with his two volunteers.
During the project, we'll talk to both members and volunteers about how their day's been and what can we do differently the next day. So we do feel that because we can react quite quickly to what's happening on one day, that gives the project a little bit of strength, a little bit of quality.
Well, I started volunteering with Kith and Kids in 1996, and I started running the workshops about 2003, I think. Chrissy over there, who's doing some painting over there, she was a member when I started in 1996 as well.
For parents to know that if their child, and when I say child, it can be an adult, needs to move school or needs to move to a residential unit or whatever problems they may be going through, that there is someone who will support them and go through it with them and discuss things so that they're never feeling completely abandoned and having to deal with things on their own.
Because when you have a disabled child, society are very compassionate when they're children. But as they move into adulthood, it's not quite the same. It's a different type of compassion, if you like. And what's lovely about Kith and Kids is that they give them so much to do once school has ended, and they all grow up together. We're doing roast chicken, roast vegetables, some vegetable soup. He's making a cake. What else is there? And some custard, and some apple crumble and custard. 90 people, near enough 100 people really, that we prepared lunch for. And yeah, it's nice. It's a social as well.
Talk about our children and our problems, and you naturally make friends with parents.
Found that making lunch together in that sort of environment was very good, and it was great for families generally.
The members are just amazing. Like, you have so much fun working with all of them at any time. It's just like a really fun place to come and to work and to spend some time.
Actually, my daughter's behaviour is much better at Kith and Kids than elsewhere because she's very, very happy.